Hey guys, if you want to see me test out this Farsali Jelly Beam Illuminator for the first time in one of their newest shades in the shade Glow Up, then keep on watching. Alright, so let's just get into it. So these Farsali illuminating kind of highlighter jellies retail for $40, so it's quite, the price is quite up there. I've never tested out any of their Jelly Beam illuminators or highlighters, so I'm really excited. I'm just a little kind of scared. I don't particularly want people to see my highlight from space. I prefer normally a kind of a medium, kind of more natural leaning highlight, which is why I like cream highlights a lot for my kind of day-to-day life. But I'm hoping you can build these up. I'm hoping on initial application, if I go in light, it's going to be more of a natural kind of highlight, and then of course hopefully you can build it up to that intense kind of highlight that I think this is what these are known for. So let's see what happens. So the product itself is really bougie. This jar is totally bougie, very luxurious feeling and looking, so it's very aesthetically pleasing. And you get half an ounce in here. Let's try and open this up. Oh my gosh, I can't get this open. This jar is like sealed really tightly. Okay, there you go. Oh, smart. There's a piece of tape on it, so that's why. Oh wow. It really is a jelly. Look at that. It's like kind of a jelly beam. Jelly highlighter is right. I'm so nervous that I'm just going to be getting this all over myself. Look at how it shakes. It reminds me of that song from A Destiny's Child. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Oh my god. Okay. Almost spilled that. Oh my god, guys. Disaster was averted. God, I miss Destiny's Child. Destiny's Child really just makes me think of high school. So, anyway. So I have never seen a highlighter jelly quite like this one. It kind of looks a little gross in here, to be honest. And it makes me a little nervous to kind of contaminate this like with my finger, to put kind of like, I just don't want to place my finger in there. So, oh, and the shade Glow Up is like a champagne pinky shade. So I do think this will probably suit a range of skin tones. Probably every skin tone can wear this because of the champagne that's in there, and because of the pinky tones in there, it can go, I think, all the way down to fair. But the champagne in there was a smart move, so I think you can wear this all the way to deep skin. But we'll see how it looks on the skin. So I'm not going to put my finger in there. I just don't want to put unnecessary bacteria in here, especially because it's like a jelly. It's not solid. So because if it's like a cream product, you can always just sanitize it very easily. So this type of product you can't sanitize very easily. So I'm just going to get one of those. You know how in some face masks they give you those little kind of spatula spoons to take it out, or like night creams or night moisturizers, that kind of thing. So I'm going to use that, I think, to take this out of the jar. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. This is what I'm going to use to take it out, just from some kind of nighttime like face cream or mask or something that I had left over. Let's just take some out. I don't know how much I need. I'm sure a little bit goes a long way, but I'm just going to take that much. Out and place it on the back of my hand first. Oh wow, guys, that is really cool to the touch. It's very cool to the touch. Look at that though. That champagne pink is really pretty. I think I probably took too much, but let me take some of my finger from the back of my hand and swatch this on my wrist just so you guys can see the swatch. It's kind of hard to see, but see, that's why I think it'll look pretty on all skin tones. Look at that. Champagne pink. Really pretty. Alright, so they say to apply this with either your fingers and blend it into your skin. They say that's the best way, but if you don't want to do that, use a brush. I never use brushes for cream or liquid highlighters. I normally just use my fingers or a beauty blender, so I'm going to go in with my finger first, and if I have issues, I'll kind of press it in with my beauty blender, so we'll see. But I want to listen to what their instructions are. Oh, and they also say that you can use this kind of as a base underneath your foundation, or you can mix this in with your foundation as a mix-in. So I'm really intrigued. So I think I will try that kind of during the rest of the week. I will try using this before my foundation, and I will try mixing it in with my foundation, and I'll let you know down below in the description box how that worked out for me, how my skin looks with it and used in both of those manners. So anyway, let's see how this looks as a highlight. So I just went in with one tap right there. Yeah, it's very still cool to the touch. So I'm trying to tap this into my skin. I feel like you have to work pretty fast with this. I can, just so that it will blend kind of more seamlessly into the skin. You have to really just tap it in, tap, 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 really fast. I think work one kind of side at a time. That is a really pretty kind of ethereal pinky champagne glow though. And see, this is more natural. Can you see that? That glow is super natural. It's not what I expected. I thought it would be like, oh my god, I can see your highlight from space. So now let's try the other side. And I will try layering this. Once this side sets, I'll try layering it to see if you can build it up to a blinding highlight. That's, I think, what I've heard from in the past, so we'll see. Okay, this is a gorgeous, natural kind of highlight. This is beautiful, guys, in person especially. This is kind of like a, sorry, because I'm like, which direction am I pointing at? This is kind of like a cream highlight, but kind of on another level, kind of a notch up from a cream highlight. So it gives you, it's natural, but yet it's still kind of a little bit more kind of glam than a typical cream highlight. There's a little bit more impact. So it's natural, but with a little bit more glam, if you know what I mean. Like, it's really pretty, really kind of flattering. That glow, though, it's just really pretty. I think this, like, if you just went in with one light layer like I did, will look really pretty even for, like, wedding makeup or even, like, low-key date makeup, at least with just one layer. It's really flattering and just kind of, it makes you, it's really flattering and just kind of makes you look like you have a really healthy, glowy skin. So let's place some on the tip of my nose. So pretty. Down the bridge of my nose a little bit. Alright, so let's see if you can build this up. Let's go in with one more layer. Oh wow, guys, this is getting intense, y'all. This is the blinding highlight people are probably showing you on like Instagram or social media. This is insane. When you layer it, you don't even have to put very much on top of that first layer. I went with the same small amount and it's already a blinding kind of glowy highlight. This is amazing. If you want the highlight you can see from space, just layer it, keep layering it, but just wait until it dries. Because the dry down of this, you can feel it as you're pressing it in, the dry down time. It dries down really quickly. So once it's dry, then you can just layer another kind of second or third or fourth or however many layers y'all want to do. So it's up to you. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side of my face. That is intense, guys. But this is super simple, super easy. Just kind of a light patting motion. This highlight is amazing. So honestly, guys, I thought I'd be kind of like, whatever, over it with this highlight. But I just thought, okay, it's just kind of an Instagram thing. But especially with one layer, I love it. And I'm going to definitely now try it underneath my foundation, mixed in with my foundation. I think it will just make your skin look super healthy, super glowy, just kind of natural and magical, and just, oh my gosh. This, I think, is a very versatile product, but you only ever hear about it when people talk about like, oh, Instagram highlight, blinding highlights, when they keep layering it. So I really think you can be cognizant of how you want to use it, and then you can come up with some really kind of more natural, glowy kind of looks, because it's really pretty. Even now when it's like blinding, it's still blended into the skin. It doesn't look like it's sitting on top of my makeup. It looks like it's blended into my skin. I will say though, to really moisturize your skin before you go in with like cream or even powder highlights, just wherever you want to place highlights, remember to moisturize, because it really will emphasize kind of those areas if you have any sort of dryness or flakiness. So just try to moisturize in general, but especially I think with this one because it is a kind of jelly cream highlight. But in general, just remember to moisturize before. And look guys, look how much I have left over still. Look at that. You really do not need much. I think I'm just gonna, like, I don't know, put this all over my hands and my arms or something, because I'm not gonna put it back in that jar. That would be nasty. Let me try and lower these lights too 1 second to see if you can see how blinding this highlight is. So I'm lowering the lights. Now look at that highlight. It's kind of hard when the lighting is so bright. There, with lower lighting, you can really see just how much, you can really see how beautiful and glowy this is. Even with a second layer, it still looks very natural. It just kind of blends seamlessly into your skin. Okay, let's bring the lights back up. Alright guys, so that was the end of my quick review, first impressions demo of this Farsali Jelly Beam Illuminator in the shade A Glow Up. So hopefully this was helpful, that you could see kind of how this kind of came out. It's just really pretty. And I'm shocked. So yeah guys, hope everything is going super well for you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.